right, so today's lesson is on finding the surface area of a square base pyramid. Okay, so we've been doing prisms, but this is a pyramid, like kind of like the pyramids in Egypt. Sorry, let me pick one up. So this is what a square base pyramid looks like. It has a square base, which is nice. And then all the sides reach to a peak instead of going straight up like a prism would, okay? So a pyramid has all the points pointing to a peak. A prism has all the sides the same, where the base would be the same as the top and the bottom would be the same, okay? So this is called a pyramid, okay? If you notice, the big difference, okay, is that, hold on, hold on. Sorry, I wanted you guys to see the difference. So these both have square bases, okay? This is a prism, this is a pyramid, okay? This has rectangular sides, right? These are all rectangles, and this has triangle sides, okay? So we're gonna be finding the area of the base, which will be easy because it's a square, and then we're gonna be finding the area of these triangles, okay? And you have to be careful because when you find the area of a triangle, what you need to know is this length right here, this would be considered the height, and this would be considered the base, okay? So we need straight up and down here, and then how long this is, okay? All right, so for the first one, again, these pictures will be drawn for you. You just kind of draw a square, put a point up, and then draw a line to connect them all, okay? So let's go ahead and have the bases be worth 5, like this. Okay, remember it's a square, so that would make all of them 5, okay? And then what I want to do is I want to draw a line right here, dotted line that's right in the middle, perpendicular, and I'm going to tell you that that is 6 inches, okay? That represents the height of each triangle. So that would mean that this part is 5 and this part is 6, okay? So I know that we haven't been drawing nets for all these shapes. I think with the prisms, the nets don't really make it easier, but with the pyramids, it does kind of help. To draw a net for this, okay, you would just draw yourself a square, okay, and then you would have a triangle coming off from each square. So you would have triangle, 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 and triangle. Okay, this would be the net. If you had this on a piece of paper, you would fold up the triangle sides and you would have your pyramid, okay? So when you go to find the area, since this is 5 and this is 5, this is just gonna have an area of 25 inches squared, okay? So the base right here is gonna have an area of 25 inches squared because it's just simply a square. Okay, when you find the area of the triangles, okay, remember area of a triangle, okay, is 1/2 base times height. Well, the base is 5, and I told you that the height right here was 6, okay? So I gave you all the information that you needed. So the area of each triangle is 1/2, the base is 5, the height is 6, okay? So that's 30, half of 30 is 15, so that's 15 inches squared. But remember, that's only the area of one of the triangles, okay? This one's also 15, this one's also 15, this one's also 15. So there's 4 triangles, all 15, okay? So the surface area is the square base plus 4 triangles. So the square base was 25, each triangle was 15. So the surface area is going to be 85 inches squared. Okay? All right, we're gonna do one more example. Okay. Remember, you can always pause the videos if you need more time and go back and rewind them and stuff, okay? All right, so the next problem. So I'm going to show you how I draw it this time. So I'm just going to go over whatever amount I want, go sideways so that it kind of looks like the same. Okay, and then dot. Okay. And then just put your, like a dot right there and then just connect them all. So connect, connect, I'll make that one dotted, connect, and connect. Okay, all right, so this one, we are going to have the bottom be 10, let's do meters, and this side is going to be 13. Okay, so the side that I gave you is not the height right here, which is what we need. I gave you this right here. Okay, so this one's a teeny bit harder. Okay, so here's the good thing. Okay, when you draw the net's gonna look exactly the same. Okay, so this is the square base, and this is 10 by 10. So this is gonna have an area of 100 meters squared. Okay, and then you still have a triangle coming off of each side. Triangle, 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 and triangle. Okay, the area of all 4 triangles will always be the same. In this triangle, I gave you that this was 13, and you know this is 10. Okay, but in order to find the area of a triangle, you have to know the height of the triangle right here. Okay, when you drop a height, because these are isosceles triangles, it will make this 5 and this 5. And then hopefully you guys recognize these numbers. 5 and 13 is part of a triplet. So when you guys are doing this work, you can always have your note sheet out for the last test we actually took in class, because we have those triplets all listed on there, okay? So hopefully you remember this is the 5, 12, 13 triplet, which means the height of the triangle is 12. And that's the number we need to use when we find the area, okay? So the area of this triangle is gonna be 1/2 base times height, okay? So the area of each triangle is 5 times 12, which is 72, okay? Sorry, 5 times 12 is 60. Sorry about that. Okay, and then that's the area of that. This is also 60, that's also 60, and that's also 60. So the area of every single triangle is 60, okay, plus the area of the base. So the surface area equals the area of the square base plus 4 of the triangles. The square base was 100, each triangle was 60. Okay, so it's 100 plus 240, which is 340 meters squared. Okay. All right, you guys. So again, you can ask for help at any time. We can Zoom meet. I can address your questions through email. I can send you answer keys. So just let me know what you guys need. Okay, bye.